माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक और इस पे कई बार न्यूमेरिकल भी आ जाते हैं, उसको डिस्कस करेंगे। मेंडेलियन डिसऑर्डर एंड जेनेटिक डिजीज। जैसा कि हमने पहले पढ़ा है, जितने भी हमारे करैक्टर्स हैं, जितनी भी ट्रेट्स हैं, जितने भी लक्षण हैं, दे आर ड्यू टू ए पार्टिकुलर जीन। और ये आपको पता है, अधिकतर जीन हमारे शरीर में पेयर में है और इन पेयर को हम कहते हैं एलील। ज्यादातर जीन के 2 एलील हैं, ब्लड ग्रुप में 3 एलील हैं, इसलिए ब्लड ग्रुप को मल्टीपल एलील भी कह देते हैं। मल्टीपल एलील, उसमें मैंने बताया था 3 है, IA, IB और IO। लेकिन अधिकतर जीन के 2 एलील हैं, एक इनमें से डोमिनेंट है और एक इनमें से रिसेसिव है। आपको ध्यान है, पी प्लांट में भी tall was dominant and dwarf was recessive. Similarly, in human being also there are many traits, one dominant and other recessive, and these traits are due to a particular gene. And some genes are of such type that one trait is normal and other is defective, or we can say harmful. The different trait, or we can say the different allele of a gene can produce normal effect or harmful effect. So it is our heredity or our genic composition, genotype, which can tell us whether there is any genetic disease or not. And these genetic disease or the change in the gene shows their expression, and when the expression is due to a particular gene, so the disease due to defective gene are genetic disease. Actually, these diseases are genetic disorder. Genetic disorder are such type of disorder, such type of defect, such type of disease which are due to a particular gene, due to the change in the chromosome, due to the change in the DNA, and these genetic disorders are broadly classified into 2 categories. One, Mendelian, and other chromosomal. In Mendelian, the same pattern of inheritance as Mendel had experimented, one is dominant, other is recessive, and these Mendelian disorders are inherited the same way as the Mendelian trait. Some Mendelian disorders are color blindness, thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, हीमोफिलिया, cystic fibrosis. These are various Mendelian disorder, or we can say these are due to the various combination of gene, or these are due to defective gene. These are inherited the same way as Mendelian cross. Chromosomal disorder may be due to change in chromosome. There may be addition of some part or deletion of some part. It means here both chromosomes are different. Both chromosomes of a pair are different in their length or in the number of chromosomes. The chromosomal pair may be one chromosome of this type and other chromosome may be of this type, due to here is some addition, extra addition, or sometimes there may be deletion in the same way. Another is change in chromosome number. There may be any extra chromosome or less number of chromosome. When there is excess chromosome, it is known as trisomy. Such person have 47 chromosome in place of 46, and less number is monosomy. These men can have 45 chromosome. So these are the two types of genetic disorder I have told you. First is Mendelian disorder, second is chromosomal disorder, and both type of disorder are due to chromosome or gene. Now we will discuss first Mendelian disorder. And we will take 3 Mendelian disorder according to your syllabus. First is hemophilia, second one is sickle cell anemia, and third one is phenylketonuria. It is known as PKU. In short form, it is written as PKU. Phenylketonuria is known as PKU, which is not too much common disease. This phenylketonuria is a axillary disorder. Now first of all, we will discuss hemophilia. The hemophilia is X chromosome linked disorder. And you know X chromosome is sex chromosome, so it is known as sex chromosome linked, and this is actually recessive disorder. that we all have two sex chromosomes. In male it is XY, in female it is XX. The defective gene that cause hemophilia, or we can say hemophilic gene, is written as XH, and other allele normal X. This gene is present on the X chromosome, so there is no its alternative on the Y chromosome. In female, depending upon the presence of this gene, there may be three types of genotype. Female is of three types depending upon the presence of the gene. First is XX, that is normal. It is called quite normal. Second, XHX, it is called as carrier, because here XH is recessive, so it will have no symptoms of hemophilia. And third one is XH, both chromosome will have hemophilic gene, it is known as hemophilic. So depending upon the presence of this, female is of three types and male are of only two types. One is XY, that is normal, because this gene is present on X chromosome, Y do not have such type of gene. And if X has hemophilic gene, it is known as XHY, it is hemophilic. In case of male or man, there is no carrier. And now I would like to tell what is this hemophilia. You know that this is the gene, or genic composition on the presence of gene, but hemophilia is a genetic disease. In hemophilia, blood clotting protein, that is a factor in the blood is absent. A protein that is responsible for clotting of blood, that is not found in the blood. So such person are affected by severe bleeding, even in a minute injury. जिसको हीमोफिलिया होता है उसको थोड़ी सी चोट भी लगे तो ब्लड निकलता रहता है, इनका ब्लड क्लोटिंग नहीं करता. ड्यू टू नॉन क्लोटिंग ऑफ द ब्लड, सच पर्सन्स may die due to excessive bleeding, and it is a very serious disease. And this disease is not too common in the woman. In female, due to 2X chromosome, in female the chromosomic combination is XX. It is less than man. In man there is XY combination, so when there is hemophilic gene on one X chromosome, male will be affected. But in female is affected only when both chromosomes have this hemophilic gene. Therefore, in female it is less chance to be hemophilic. Female are generally carrier. In the female, carrier female are more, mostly females are non-hemophilic, but male may be hemophilic or normal. Now, one more knowledge, the disease is also known as royal disease. Hemophilia is royal disease. Why it is named as royal disease? Queen Victoria, you have heard the name of a most popular Britain queen. Queen Victoria was carrier. She was carrier for this disease, and due to carrier, the disease was spread to her daughter, and her daughter was married in the various royal family, and this disease was spread in various royal family through the Queen Victoria, because her daughter was married to different royal family, and when they married, due to their carrier nature, the disease was spread in that family. So this disease is spread first in the royal family, hence this disease is also known as royal disease. This was a hemophilic, and now I will take sickle cell anemia. The sickle cell anemia is also a case of point mutation. The gene for sickle cell is also autosomal, that was the sex chromosome link. It is autosomal recessive disorder. The sickle cell anemia is autosomal recessive disorder. In this disorder, RBC becomes sickle shape. Hemoglobin is defective and transport less oxygen. But this disease may be found in both male and female equally, because due to the it has three types of person: normal, and equally in both male and female. HB, HB. Carrier, they both male and female are equally affected by the disease. HBS and HB. Infected or the diseased, HBS, HBS. This carrier do not have symptoms of disease, but it is a vector. It can spread the disease in the next generation. It is a sickle cell anemia. In sickle cell anemia, the case is that the beta protein or beta chain of hemoglobin at 6th position has a different amino acid than normal. In normal, the sequence is at number 1, valine, number 1, then histidine, number 2, then leucine, number 3, and then at number 4, threonine, number 5, proline, and at number 6, the difference exists. In normal case, it is glutamic acid. Number 6. This is the normal chain, the beta chain of, and in defective chain, or we say that in case of sickle cell, at this number there is valine. Here the main difference is that at 6th number the 7th number is again glutamate, but at the 6th number difference exists. If at 6th number there is valine in place of glutamic acid, it will be sickle cell. All these amino acid will be same, only the difference is of one amino acid. If there is the difference of one amino acid, there will be the defective chain, and due to this defective chain, the person having valine in place of glutamic acid will be affected with the sickle cell anemia. How this occurs? This is due to the change in DNA chain. Change in DNA. In case of normal DNA that form beta chain, or the gene for beta chain, will have at 6th number the combination CTC, and you know that C joins with G, T joins with A, and here G. This is the at the 6th codon. We will discuss this. 6th codon of the DNA in normal case is this. But when it becomes defective in the DNA, defective DNA, in the DNA chain, this T is replaced with A, CAG, CAC. This CAC, here thymine is replaced by adenine. So then the chain will be GTG. And now this CTC will form during transcription. mRNA will be GAG, and this mRNA chain or this code is for glutamate, glutamic acid. And when it is changed, this CAC will form mRNA GUG. This GUG is for valine. So in the defective chain, in place of glutamic acid, the valine is added, and this is the difference of only one amino acid in the beta chain that result in the sickle cell anemia. So you can easily explain sickle cell anemia is due to point mutation, that is the change of one nitrogen base. Sickle cell anemia is due to point mutation. What is this point mutation? Change in one nitrogen base in DNA sense strand. That DNA which will form mRNA, and so the mRNA chain will be defective. This mRNA chain will be defective. Hence, due to this, the protein will be defective. And when the protein chain is defective, the person will be affected with sickle cell anemia. In the sickle cell, due to the defective shape of RBC, as the name indicates, sickle. Sickle is half bone like. This is the sickle shape. So RBCs are of such shape as the sickle, a instrument used in agriculture, cutting of the crop, sickle. The RBCs are sickle shape, and such persons will have less surface area of the RBC and the defective hemoglobin, so they are not capable to transport adequate amount of oxygen. So, but there is one benefit of the sickle cell. What is that benefit? Such person can live in mosquito prone area. Because they are not affected by malaria. These RBC which are sickle shape, they cannot accommodate sporozoite. Sporozoite cannot survive in such blood cells, and therefore it is the beneficial for them, but they cannot live at high altitude. Such person cannot live at high altitude. Therefore, it is a defective case, and this is the very harmful case. Such person cannot live in the shortage of oxygen. Where there is shortage of oxygen, this person cannot survive. And it is the genetic disease which could not be treated. One thing more important is that all genetic disease are non-treatable. Genetic disease could not be treated. There is no treatment for any type of genetic disease. We cannot treat any genetic disease. These genetic diseases are non-treatable. These are genetic and they are due to gene. And the last one in this category is PKU, phenylketonuria. It is also a autosomal recessive. Autosomal recessive, quite same as sickle cell anemia. Phenylketonuria is also same as the sickle cell anemia because it is also related autosomal recessive. So here also both male and female are equally affected. Both male and female are equally affected in this case. Both may be carrier, male may also be carrier, female may also be carrier, and both may be infected with phenylketonuria, and both may be normal. In this disease, a defective gene do not form enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. This enzyme do not forms due to defective gene, due to this genetic disorder. this phenylalanine hydroxylase do not form. This phenylalanine change, this enzyme change phenylalanine into tyrosine. And this tyrosine is used in the body. In normal case, this enzyme is present and that enzyme is responsible to convert phenylalanine into tyrosine. And this when phenylalanine changes into tyrosine, then this phenylalanine is consumed in the body. But when this enzyme is absent due to defective gene, what happens? The enzyme changes into phenylketone. And this phenylketone is useless for us, and that phenylketone is excreted in urine and is also deposited in our liver and have also effect in our kidney. And this defect is known as phenylketonuria. This phenylketonuria is also a non-treatable disease. Non-treatable, it could not be treated. It is also a genetic disease and there is no any treatment of any genetic disease because they are due to gene. And so, in such case, the urine turns black after some time. Such person, when urinate, the major identification is that their urine becomes black after certain time. And so it is a very harmful disease because these persons are not capable to consume phenylalanine in their body. There will be shortage of tyrosine and the phenylalanine, and therefore it will result in mental retardation. That also result in mental retardation. These were the some Mendelian disorder. Beside these, there are certain other disorders which we have discussed. That was color blindness, but it is not. Color blindness is also quite identical as hemophilia. It is also X chromosome linked recessive disorder. So this was about the Mendelian disorder. The numerical and the cross relating to these will be discussed in a separate lecture. So now you study all these and later we will take some other disorder in the next lecture. Thank you. Okay.